The best class setup for the ICR-7 is going to be that reflex sight for the optic, grip 1, grip 2, and FMJ. You can see for the gear I'm using the ComSec device. Perk 1 is Scavenger, Perk 2 is Gung Ho, and Perk 3 is Dead Silence. And since my YouTube channel is all about helping players improve at Call of Duty, I actually have 2 different gameplay breakdowns for you. We'll actually show you a couple different play styles you could take with this weapon. You can play a little bit slower, more passive, or you can play a little bit more rush heavy, and I'm going to have both of those types of gameplays for you today. So if you enjoy the video or find any of the tips in it useful, please remember to hit that like button. And if you're one of the 78% that haven't yet subscribed but keep coming back for more, make sure you do hit that subscribe button with notifications on. And you can double check that. If your icon is red, that means you are not subscribed. Go ahead and hit it, turn it to gray. I actually hadn't used the ICR-7 in a while, but this thing is super accurate. You're going to see right here in this opening clip, I come around the corner predicting where this player is going to be. There's almost always someone there. If you guys happen to catch the live stream, I was calling that out. I said, oh, make this easy for me. Be on this little spot, and then the guy was just right there. So right here, I'm just paying attention to the mini map. I see that this guy got taken out, and there's someone coming up behind me. I'm already pre-firing as the guy comes around. And a lot of times that's what you can do. If you're predicting where someone's going to be, a lot of times you can win these gunfights before they've even started. So right here, I can see my teammates covering this right flank, and I'm just paying attention to this left because I know that's a hot spawn. I see that the teammate gets killed here, and then I go ahead and jump out aggressive, trying to take this gunfight. And pretty much I was pre-firing. So Gung Ho, I think, helps with that scenario because I kind of jumped out, ADS'd, and fired at the same time. So I was able to snap on and land a few bullets before the guy hit me that one time. So now my whole team is flooding into the village. I'm just pre-aiming this area because I know that there was someone on this side. So I'm just playing it smart. My teammates are running right past the dude. I'm firing at him. I end up getting that assist on that one. And this is a little perfect spot to jump on. If you're going to be peeking this right side, you can get on that little crate, jump through the window if you need to, and kind of just reposition yourself. I'm just playing this out, waiting to see what the minimap tells me. The UAV just passed. I'm going to be pre-aiming this area, and I'm taking that guy out. There's another one, but I don't feel confident in that positioning. There are teammates there. You can see the guy ended up getting blasted right there. So I'm coming back around, and now I'm predicting that the spawns will be on this side. Even though there's a lot of them on the other side, still don't see any of my teammates spawning directly in front of me. And I don't know if that's either because they're not dying or whatever the case is. See, he just spawned in, and now I rotate to the other side. I'm covering that flank because a lot of times teammates, they do not cover flanks. They just run around the map aimlessly. They're not really helping much. So I recognize that there's a few people down low. So I come out, try and get a couple easy kills here. I end up hitting this rail a little too much, and I ended up wasting a little bit of ammo. I reload there. I'm expecting that someone's still coming from down low. So I just kind of peek it real quick, see if I can get a little bit closer. And I know that this guy's on the right side because I didn't get an assist for those shots I landed on him. The strike team could have taken him out, but I don't feel like I've gotten score from that either. And it looks like I ended up taking him out right there. He finally pushed. I had to be patient. And I think patience is one of the things that a lot of people struggle with, because right there it was just a matter of who's more patient. The guy's waiting for me to rush him, and I'm waiting for him to rush me. He thinks I've given up because I wait a good amount of time. He comes out and he gets that easy death while I get the easy kill. And then there's some people that look at that and just say, hey man, you're camping. You should have just rushed that blindly like an idiot. Well, I'm sorry, I'm not going to play like an idiot just because maybe I'm going to go ahead and get one kill. At that point in the match, we were pretty much tied. Now that I've called in streaks, we've kind of turned the tide, and I know how important streaks are. You can see that I use my TAC 5 to get the UAV, and currently I'm 24-0 and have 24 of the 35 kills. So the great part is when you have these streaks in the air, you start getting UAVs cycling. I'm rotating around the map. I know that there's someone on this side of the map. You can see that they're coming out. My teammate put that perfect sensor dart. I'm coming out, trying to pre-fire this. I end up taking that first guy out. I think the other guy didn't even know I'm there. He's not paying attention to the minimap. I take him out. So I was able to clean that guy up. And then now I got to be patient again. I know they're coming around for me. I know I'm not in a good spawn because they probably just spawned to this lower left side. And there should be a bunch of them flooding this way. You can see the guy was coming directly for me. He kind of had an idea where we were. And then I go ahead and jump out. This guy's trying to use his launcher. End up taking that guy out with a little bit of jump shot. And now that's strike team number 2. And right here, what I'm trying to do is rush up, but also listening for the audio cues. Because a lot of times people will put those mesh mines. You'll be able to hear them. They have that little bit of a hum. If you hear that hum, do not go that direction. I see that this guy killed my teammate. He's coming around. I end up taking him out. So based off this guy popping up on the minimap firing his weapon, it looks like he's firing towards that bridge area. So I know I have a clean shot from behind. That's why I'm able to line that one up pretty smoothly. I'm coming around over here, checking if someone's going to be up top. I don't want to peek it just yet. I jump out, assuming someone's going to be there. Now I have a UAV. And now we're just kind of positioned, seeing what's going to happen here. There are a few different people in the village. I take this guy out. I move forward. And then I go ahead and rotate all the way back around. See that I can shoot this guy in the back. I land a couple shots. And my strike team ends up cleaning the guy up. So based off where my teammates were coming from in the village, I'm pretty sure all the enemies should be on this north end of the map or northeast part of the map. As they come around, I'm pretty much pre-aiming a little bit, trying to sneak up this right side. And it looks like my strike team is getting into it with some guy, and it sounds like the guy's running the VKM. So I come over here, I see what's going on, I go ahead and peek it, and then I get an easy kill while the guy's distracted. So pretty simple, easy kill. A lot of times that's where the strike team comes in handy because they're just bullet sponges. You can see right there, I use my TAC 5 again to get my streaks. And that's the thing you want to do, is you want to always make sure that your TAC 5 boosts are getting you streaks. Right here, I don't feel 100% safe. Get my third strike team. Teammate just spawned on me, so now I know I'm good. And now I can rotate around this left side. Looks like some of my teammates are in the village. They ended up winning that gunfight. And now we're starting to push into the village. And based off what I just saw on the mini map, I feel pretty confident that the village is fairly empty. You can see my teammates getting an engagement right there. Takes that guy out. And now I got to come from a different angle. I know where the guy is. I'm going to jump out, try and land a few shots. I missed a few, but then ended up cleaning up the kill. And now I'm just posted up waiting to see what happens. They should be coming down from this area. If not, I got to back up and rotate out because I do not feel safe in this location. I see a guy on the other side. He's spamming the shotgun. I say, screw it, run away. And based off where my teammates are, I know that there's probably going to be an enemy in this direction. So when the guy jumps out, I was able to clean that kill up. Luckily, he only landed a little bit of damage on me, so I was able to recover pretty quickly. And now I'm making sure that these spawns are ours before I go ahead and push out. You can see I'm kind of rotating all the way around the back end, hoping that one of my teammates will spawn in. Because until someone spawns in, I'm kind of in no man's land. Because they could be spawning on the lower end side or on the right side. So actually getting a little bit of a sketchy gunfight right here. I wasn't expecting this guy to come around the corner. Luckily, I was able to react quick enough, snap on, jump shot. You can see basically I was one shot with whatever he was killing me with. I was low health. There is a guy coming around this left side. I could see it. Pre-aiming. As he comes through, I take him out. And now there is someone down low. I'm seeing what's going on. See if I could peek it real quick. And right here, I'm actually going to die from a bad spawn. You're going to see that my teammate, he ends up pushing through this little hut right here. He pushes through the right side. In case you guys didn't know, that's actually a spawn location. The other spawn locations are blocked. I kill that guy, and look at where this guy comes from. Literally, he's in the hut. And the only way that makes sense that he could have been there is if he spawned there. So that's pretty much a bad spawn in my opinion. Rip the 50 streak. I was 50-0 at that point. So right here, this one's a little bit faster gameplay. I'm going to go on a Ruthless and I'm going to go on a Merciless back-to-back. But it's pretty fast-paced. I go ahead and take that guy out. And right here on Icebreaker, it's a little bit different. You got to play a little bit different because the spawns are so long on the opposite ends of the map. People can slip through the cracks pretty easily. And it's funny how right here, I'm just ego challenging. Instead of recovering my health, I jump out, try to clean up that kill. And now I'm moving around the map. You can see that the important part when you're playing this game is to make sure you have streaks, especially if you're playing solo or with one person or two. It's all about the team that gets the streaks faster because that's going to allow you to get kills faster than your teammates can die. And at the end of the day, that's what you need to do when you get a higher KD. Once your KD starts to rise 1.5, 2.0, getting closer to that 3, and even above 3, you're going to be expected to put up huge numbers to win every single match. So recognize that a lot of enemies are coming from this area, so I pre-aim it, I get a nice little easy kill there. Call in my sniper's nest, I'm able to rotate back. I call in my tac boost so I can make sure I survive these gunfights. Come out pretty aggressively, take out both of those guys, and I have my first strike team. And also, if you're looking at the minimap, you can see this guy is basically chasing from behind. He ended up killing my teammate at B, and now I'm expecting him to come out. He comes through, I end up killing him. Tac boost ends up helping me out just a little bit. I end up still with 175 health. So there's actually a couple different things that are going to happen right here. You're going to see all my teammates spawn on me, which tells me that there's someone in that far side. You can see they popped up all on me. So that means someone is over here in this corner. And coincidentally, my strike team is shooting at someone in that corner. So a lot of times if teammates spawn on you instead of where they should have spawned, which is directly in front of me, that's telling you that someone's in this area. I'm just looking around for him. I see the strike team is there engaging him, end up taking that guy out. So now I'm kind of in no man's land. My strike team is behind me. Someone did spawn on me, the location that they're supposed to spawn. I peeked his head glitch, take that guy out. Luckily, he's peeking the other way towards my teammates, so he's a little bit distracted. And you can see that two of my teammates are sitting in spawn. A lot of times, this is going to make the spawns very wonky because they're locking down that area. They can have enemies spawn right next to them. You're assuming that no one's in that back area. And on the mini-map, I can tell that someone's to my left. I peek that right side real quick. I take this engagement, and then I go ahead and rotate back to safety. And generally, when I come out here, I just pre-aim this area, see if anyone's coming there. I make the quick adjustment. I laser two of them. The third one gets away because he's just running from left to right too dang quick. And I'm only 15 points off that second strike team. So I'm trying to play this smart. I don't want to do anything stupid. If my strike team gets me 2 kills, then that allows me to get my streaks right there. Looks like someone just died. I couldn't see the name pop up. end up running into him. Strike team killed by one of their members. So a lot of time that happens, and then now I got my second strike team. I wait to call him in just a little bit because a lot of times if you call in the strike team too soon, it doesn't happen very often. But if you cycle that streak rather quickly, it'll actually kill your current strike team. So I'm just waiting for that to end. Sniper's Nest is still going in ham. And because I'm trying to chase those kills, I rush into the spawn a little aggressively, and I didn't really peek this right side. Take this guy out, but as I'm trying to get away, I end up getting shot in the back. I obviously could have played that just a little bit smarter if I was trying to go for a nuke streak, but since there's no callable nuke, it doesn't really matter in this game. I did cycle my streaks, so that's the key for me. I cycled them twice in one life, which is pretty nice. So if you're one of those people just trying to get higher kill games, what you're going to want to do is make sure you get that first set of streaks. And once those are in, you can play a little bit more aggressive. I'm just watching that right side because I felt like someone was there. Pushing forward, the guy ended up being the trailer. And now we can see the strike team is kind of pushing around. We come out and look at where FMJ comes in clutch. It does give you that extra bullet penetration power, but in addition to that, you're going to stop all those armor users. It's not going to be like you have an extra bullet to kill, which actually slows down your time to kill considerably. I'm coming through this left side. I can see that there's someone right over here as I come around. I snap onto him. This guy just loves his ruined grappling hook. I think he uses it excessively. You can see that pretty much every time he's used it, he ends up dying, at least from my perspective. And if that dude probably switched to another specialist, he'd probably save a ton of deaths. And this guy fires his weapon, pops up on the mini-map. I'm able to land one bullet in him, clean him off. And then I can see that there's two people right here. I jump out, take that gunfight, run out of ammo, gotta reload. I get to cover really quickly. Jump back out, but there's really no one there. That guy got killed by one of my teammates. And now I have my third strike team. And that's the key. If you're going to be able to cycle these streaks, you want the strike teams. Unfortunately, the attack chopper is not really a good streak anymore because Zero could just hack it. And that ends up ruining your entire flow. And Zero tends to do that. I don't even know how I saw this guy. I snapped onto him before his name popped up and absolutely destroyed him. Coming around this right side, trying to peek through spawn, chase the kills. I didn't even notice that there was a guy inside the building at this moment. I rushed forward without even knowing that the guy was in there. I do turn around trying to snap on him, but it looks like my teammates end up cleaning up that kill. So just a quick reminder, if you enjoyed the video or found it helpful in any way, please remember to hit that like button. And if you're brand new to the channel and made it to this point in the video, you should probably hit that subscribe button with notifications on. I do appreciate all the support. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.